One of the questions that I'm asked the most on my social media is about fat loss and cardio. In particular, which type of cardio is better for fat loss, whether it's the long, drawn out, steady pace cardio or the short interval HIIT type training. For me personally, I found a mixture of both low intensity and HIIT training works best. Typically in the morning, I'll spend 30, 45 minutes or even an hour doing that lower intensity steady state cardio. This will include something like a fast walk on an incline treadmill without holding on the elliptical, Stairmaster, the bike, or a mixture of both. And for interval training, this is something that I'll do for no longer than 20 minutes using either the rower, an incline treadmill, the spin bike, or even outside like here at Santa Monica Beach. The reason I like doing lower intensity steady state cardio in the morning is because the body will primarily use fat as its preferred fuel source. So picture this, you wake up in the morning, you don't eat anything and your body's gone without food for at least 8 or 9 hours or more. So when you're in the gym or you've gone out for a run and your body's needing energy, providing it's not too intense like HIIT training is, your body's going to use body fat as its fuel source. Add into that some caffeine, some green tea extract, some L-carnitine and CLA, and you've got a potent fat burning mixture there. Now, what about endurance and length frequency? Well, the thing is, the body is quick to adapt to whatever you often put it through. So if you wake up and you get into a routine of constantly going down the gym, doing the same type of cardio, your body's going to adapt and downgrade your metabolic rate, which is to say the rate at which your body burns calories and uses it as energy. So the key to this is mix it up. Both alternate with days between low intensity steady state cardio and other days of more high intensity using interval training. My advice would be 2 days of low intensity steady state cardio followed by 1 day of high intensity. So you've got 30 minutes or 45 minutes and then 20 minutes for your HIIT training. Also with low intensity, feel free to mix it up. Make use of the treadmill, the Stairmaster, the stepper, the rower, the bike, 15-20 minutes on each machine and then move on to the next machine. My advice would be this. Mondays and Tuesdays, stick to low intensity steady state cardio. This might be 30 minutes on the treadmill on Monday, followed by 10 minutes on the bike or the rower, and then do abdominal training. This is ideal considering your body hasn't got any food in its gut, your stomach is nice and flat, you've utilized the body's fat as fuel, now you can go work on the abdominals. The next day on Tuesday, instead of doing the same machine again, the body will start to adapt, switch up your machines. Stairmaster, the elliptical. If you're on the treadmill, ramp it up to a high incline and go for a brisk walk. This is going to challenge the body differently and ensure that the body's not going to have a chance to adapt and downgrade its metabolism. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday and have a look at what a HIIT session might be. First of all, I wouldn't do this first thing in the morning. And the reason is the body uses a mixture of glycogen and body fat, and if you haven't eaten for a while, there's a slight chance that your body can start to downgrade its metabolism because it hasn't got any food and it's going to be taking fuel from the muscles. So with HIIT training, I like to include this after a weight training session. First of all, my metabolic rate is already increased from having done the weight training, so by moving on and spending 12 or 20 minutes on the rower, jump rope, or doing interval sprints, that is really going to put my body into a fat burning state. Secondly, allow yourself a few minutes warm up first. If you're on the rower or you're out doing sprints, just jog or row lightly for a good 2 or 3 minutes, warm up the body, mentally prepare, and then if you can, time yourself for a good 20 to 30 seconds most of all out effort. For example, if I'm out here sprinting, I want to find a distance where I can sprint as fast as I can for no more than 30 seconds. Then I'm going to turn around, walk back to the start, allow for a recovery. Focus on deep breaths, let my heart rate come back down. As soon as I reach that start again, it's back all out effort. Now, granted, those first few intervals, you're going to be able to recover a little bit faster, but after 3, 4, 5 intervals, you might need longer. So allow yourself up to a minute, but don't wait too long. The whole point of HIIT training is short intervals and not too much recovery. This will also increase your metabolic rate for several hours after. So if you are weight training, try and do it more in the morning after you've had a good meal or two, and then use your HIIT training and then get the benefit of that 6 or 8 hours of increased metabolic rate, burning calories as much as an extra 5% just because of that HIIT training. Then Thursday, give yourself a day off if you want and jump back on that lower intensity steady state on Friday, on Saturday, and then Sunday, another HIIT session. Right there, that's 4 low intensity sessions a week. Also, make sure you include some abdominal training after each cardio session, whether it's lifts or HIIT. I like to do a circuit, 20, 30 reps, upper, lower, and some rotational abs. And there you have it, a great cardio plan for the week, including abdominals and making use of LISS and HIIT training, working both body fat and getting some glycogen in there as well. That is my cardio done for the day. I think I'm just gonna lay here and get some sun for a few more minutes because I need it. Okay, on that note, that's the end of this video answering a question on low intensity and HIIT training. My answer is a mixture of both, spread out throughout the week. Make sure you keep asking more questions across all of my social media. Check out my Facebook live streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over on my Facebook page, Rob Richards Fitness. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Got new videos coming every week in the gym, workouts, training, muscle groups, and answering your questions posted on social media like this one today. All right, time to get some sun. See you later.